What's going on, world? DS1 Rawson, we back here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone who support the platform. Much love, much love. Salute to everyone that's in the building. If you are here, you can hear me clearly. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Please drop y'all ones in the chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Before we get into today's show, let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Drop y'all ones in the building, y'all. Let me know if y'all can hear me clearly. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Okay. Let me get a few more ones, y'all. Let me get a few more ones. Drop y'all ones in the chat. Shout out to everyone that's in the cloud. Shout out to everyone that's coming through. Let me get a couple of more ones, y'all. Get a couple of more ones. Okay. I appreciate that. I'm glad you guys can hear me. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Also, do me a favor and answer the poll. Answer the poll if you're here. If you're in the building, do me a favor and answer the poll. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. And of course, we are back right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. I'm your host, DS1 Ross. Of course, I appreciate all the love and the support. Shout out to everyone. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Happy Monday to everyone. Happy Monday to everyone. We are going to start this week off correctly. So salute to all the visionaries that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's coming through. Make sure you do what's free. Make sure you do what's free and hit that like button. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Hit that like button, hit that share button. Shout out to my lovely mods for always coming through and holding down the chizat for me. Shout out to you ladies. I'm going to shout everyone that's in the building. I'm going to shout you guys out, but make sure you do what's free. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Also, my lovely mods, can you please spam the chat with my new channel? The link to my new channel is also down in the description box of this show. You can go in the description box and click that link and subscribe to my new channel. I need you guys to get over there and subscribe to my new channel. That's where I'll be moving all of my workout videos and just more of me. It's a lifestyle channel. So get over there and subscribe. Get over there and subscribe. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. Let's see who's in the building. Because we're gonna get into it today. We're gonna get into it today. This will be a short week for me this week, guys. We will be doing shows only up until Thursday this week. So I just wanted to let you guys know that because I'm getting ready to get into the official recording of my docuseries that we have coming. So I appreciate y'all patience, but we will be getting into recording starting this Friday all the way until next week. So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and get y'all memberships because as I said before, only members will have exclusive viewership to the docuseries that will be dropping on the channel. We'll be dropping it on the channel. But if you do not have a membership, You will not be able to view the docuseries until all of my viewers, excuse me, all of my members have viewed it. This is exclusive content for the members. It's exclusive content for the channel. But y'all probably, if you don't have a membership, if you choose not to become a member, that's fine. But you won't be able to view the docuseries probably until a month or two after the members. So if you would like exclusive premieres to the docuseries, make sure you go ahead and grab y'all memberships. But that is why we will have a short week this week, guys. I appreciate all the love and the support. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate everything that y'all do. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. We will still have an action-packed week of content. I got some great shows lined up. And we will start with today. So let's see who's here. And then we're going to get into it. Make sure you guys answer the poll too. Make sure you guys answer the poll. Shout out to Miss Angie B. Hey, Miss Angie. Happy Monday to you, Miss Angie. Salute to you. I appreciate all of your support, everything that you do for this channel. Thank you so much, Miss Angie B. Thank you so much, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Miss Classy Creole in the building. Shout out to the House of Love. I appreciate you and everything that you do for this channel, sweetheart. Shout out to you, Miss Classy Creole. Shout out to Seth's son in the building. Peace, my brother. Peace to you. Salute to my comrade on a pull-up. Salute, Mr. Sutton. Salute, my brother. Salute, salute. Shout out to Mark McJoy in the building. What up, Mark? Peace to you, bro. D&W Shots in the building. Peace, my brother. Peace, peace. Shout out to Team Guardian in the building. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to my man Boot Camp in the building. Day one supporter. Shout out to my man Boot Camp. Salute, salute. Hey, Miss Camille. Good to see you, love. Good to see you. Shout out to you. I'm glad you're in the building. Glad you're in the building. Shout out to my man Bob. What up, Bob? Salute, salute, bro. He says salute at work. So I'm just watching. It's all good. It's all good, Bob. Salute to you, bro. Appreciate you. Hey, Miss Queena. Shout out to Miss Queena in the building. She says salute. Happy Motivational Monday. Yes, man. Good to see you, Miss Queen. I appreciate you and everything that you do for this chat, everything that you do for me. Shout out to you, Miss Queena. I appreciate you in the building. What up, AP? What's good? What's good? What's up, Scorpio? She says, Sheep, this is Scorpio. Hey, Scorpio, how you doing? Shout out to Scorpio in the building. See who else is in the building. Shout out to my man, Club. What up, Club? What up, Club? Shout out to Club Fortune in the building. Hey, YouTube cameras, how you doing? Shout out to YTC. How you doing, YouTube cameras? Shout out to Cuzzo in the building. What up, Cuzzo? Salute, salute. You said you wanted us to meet Paco. What up, Paco? Elisino, salute, my brother. Salute, champ. I appreciate you, man. Salute. Shout out to Mr. D on a pull-up. Salute, salute. Shout out to Mr. D. Hey, Bunny, how you doing? Shout out to Bunny in the building. Salute to ya. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Shout out to everyone that's in the building. Make sure y'all support today's show. Make sure y'all like and share today's show. Share it on y'all community tabs, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, anywhere that y'all share content. Make sure y'all share today's show. Make sure y'all share today's show, y'all. Share today's show. Also, as y'all see, the links are going across the screen. As y'all know, we need at least 2 contributors for every show. Make sure you hit the PayPal and the Venmo and support today's show. The super chat is open as well. Let's make sure we get our 2 supporters, y'all. Make sure y'all support today's show. I appreciate everyone. Let's get into today's show. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the title. Fighting against women is a losing battle for men. Fighting against women is a losing battle for men. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Hey, Jasmine. How you doing? Hey, Nikki. Shout out to New York Nikki in the building. It's a losing battle. It's a losing battle for us. This is why I want you guys to answer the poll, because I see that going at it with women online, it's like the new trend. It's so common now. Like, it's even spilling over into the mainstream with the celebrities. You're starting to hear a lot of the talking points and a lot of the same sentiments that the men have had online about women spilling over into mainstream entertainment. And y'all correct me if I'm wrong. Mike C in the building. Mike says, absolutely. Seth's son says it definitely is. It's so common now for men to fight with women. It's this constant battle. It's this constant tug of war. But let's look at the results of this. Let's look at who has the most casualties in this so-called gender war. And y'all know me because I already debunked, dissected all of that gender war crap, right? Let's look at who has the most casualties, who has the most L's. Let's talk about this, fellas. We've been going at it for years. Oh, these talking points. We want to hold dear to these talking points. We want to constantly spew all of these talking points. But who actually took the most losses? On what side of the argument has the most damage? You could do damage. You could do damage. On what side of this has the most impact? Because from what I see, right? From what I see going on, the women are winning. The women are winning. The men are the most damaged. I've saw the same women that you guys argue with, content creators, you argue with, you go back and forth with, you have these debates with over and over and over and over. I've literally saw them do content for women. I saw these women do whole shows talking about stuff that specifically impact women, and I've saw you men go over there and make it about y'all. Tell me I'm lying. Sound off in the chat room, fellas. Tell me I'm lying. I've saw you dudes do this. I've saw you dudes go in the chat rooms and pick at the women in the chat rooms when the show is specifically about women. They're not talking about no man. They're not talking about no relationship. None of that. They specifically talking about something that plagues women. And I've literally saw you dudes click links and get on panels and start arguments and make it about y'all when the whole premise of the show was about women. We're going to talk about this. I've saw you dudes do this. Y'all don't even allow women to talk about women without y'all. That's the point. Because I know you probably like, well, what's your point? The point is, y'all don't even allow women to talk about women without men. Now let's go to the flip side. Why we can't talk about men without women. That's the proof that we have lost the gender war. I don't believe that shit been over, but we lost. Let's look at what's going on currently. The proof is we lost. The proof of us losing, we chase women around this whole YouTube thing. I watch you dudes chase these women from channel to channel, trying to prove your point. These women cannot talk about feminine stuff, female issues without you. Without you. The men around here are so caught up and so hell-bent on proving something to these women that we go against each other for it. Let's talk about it. I watched a whole panel of men. It was a whole man panel who literally cannot have any decorum, any order amongst themselves. But I literally watch niggas line up and get in order and will follow how shit is supposed to go when women are around. I saw it. I saw it. The men couldn't find nothing to agree on. But if you bring up women, whole lot of shit to agree on. I watched that DJ Hamp panel. Shout out to DJ Hamp. And shout out to all them brothers that was on that panel. I watched that show. You niggas couldn't agree on nothing. But I watch you niggas every day agree on some shit about women. But when it was just men up there trying to work out man shit that men niggas couldn't agree, you niggas couldn't get along. It was a goddamn nigga fest. But let that show would have been about niggas talking about women. You niggas would have been laughing, having a good old time talking about women. See, we're gonna talk about this shit today. Cause see, that's a problem. I don't know if you men know this, but that's a problem. I literally watched a whole group of men who couldn't get along just talking about man shit. But these niggas will get along talking about women. These niggas will agree on shit. They will find some shit to agree on. But y'all couldn't find a common ground amongst each other about man shit. Y'all don't find that to be a problem? Y'all don't find that to be a problem? Hey, L'Oreal, how you doing? Shout out to Miss L'Oreal in the building. Always coming through and holding down the chizat for your brother. Thank you, Miss L'Oreal. Y'all don't find that to be a problem, fellas? Sound off in the chat room. Sound off in the chat room. Y'all don't think this is a problem? I'm talking to the men. Hey, Mel, how you doing? Ebony Eyes, what's up, Ebony Eyes? No, it won't benefit the men or the women. Absolutely not. I'm talking to the men. Why, when the men was on the panel to hash out shit amongst men for the betterment of men, for the progress of the men, you niggas couldn't agree. You niggas couldn't find nothing to agree on. Nothing. Because it wasn't about women. It wasn't about women. You niggas couldn't stop cutting each other off. You niggas couldn't control your tempers. Nothing. Let a woman would have been up there. And the nigga would have been cutting her off. Yo, let her talk. Let her talk. Let her talk, because I'm about to catch her up. Let her talk, because I'm getting ready to shut her down. Let her talk, because I'm about to shut her down. I watch you niggas do this every day. I'm about to get her, bro. Chill. I'm about to get her. But you niggas couldn't shut up to let each other talk about some shit that ain't got nothing to do with no women. You niggas couldn't shut up for that. But you would beg that nigga to shut up so you could prove a woman wrong. I don't see what the fuck the problem is around here. You don't see why today's show is called We Fighting a Losing Battle. You niggas want to be relevant to women so goddamn much that you don't even focus on being men. You won't even focus on getting along with a fellow brother. But y'all bros, as long as y'all getting at the hoes. See, I got a new name for you niggas. Y'all are called professionals. Y'all are called professionals. You niggas are professionals at breaking down a hoe. Professionals. Y'all could take it. Professionals. You niggas are professionals when it comes to that shit. But when it comes to doing what men's supposed to do amongst each other, you see what the problem is? You see, I made a petition in the space when this was a space, right? This was about it was like 2019, where I told the men, let's stop talking about women. If this is a space for men, about men, let's stop talking about women in the capacity that we've been talking about them. I was attacked. Shout out to my comrade in the building. I was getting ready to ask you, was you in the building, bro? Salute. Bro said mid to late 2018. I petitioned the space. I said, let's stop talking about women in the way that we doing. Let's focus on what's plaguing men. Let's stop talking about women. I said this in mid to late 2018. Do you know I was viciously attacked by the men? Viciously. Shout out to Corey Love in the building. Salute, my brother. Make sure y'all go support my brother, the House of Corey, the House of Love, man. Got some good content over there. Salute, bro. I'm glad you're in the building. I appreciate your support. Shout out to OG in the building. What up, OG? He said the all-knowing of the horn. I petitioned this space because I know, and any man should know this. The Achilles heel for most men is a woman. That is the Achilles heel of most men. You see? The Achilles heel for a thinking man is his heart. A woman. But see, we have, as men, we have to be able to transform, right, our pain into progress. This is what we have to do as men. You see? This is what we're not focused on. This is what we're not talking about. This is what the majority of the men are not teaching. How to get over that. What happens when it's over? How do you bounce back? Not harping on how bad of a woman she was, but focusing on, why do you like bad women? Do you like bad women? Actually teaching men how to practically deal with this stuff. And sitting around having locker room / barbershop talk about women isn't going to teach men how to get over this stuff. Sitting around talking about how they hair and the nails, that's not going to help shit. Because at the end of the day, we all like women that look good. Women know men like women that look good, so they're going to do shit so they can look good for us. So shut all that shit up about weave and nails and all that stupid shit. Your mama wore wigs, nigga. Shut up. Your mama wore wigs. You know, that's one of the reasons why your daddy stayed married to her, because she kept that goddamn wig on, and and they show that jelly bean head. She kept that wig on. She kept that wig on and kept a marriage. So shut up, nigga. Your daddy used to pay for your mama to get her toes and feet done. Her toes and her nails, I mean. Your daddy used to pay for that. Shut up, nigga. We need to cease, because all of this stuff is childish, it's elementary, and it's not helping men. It's just a bunch of jesting. It's just a bunch of goofing. You see? And this is why all of that goofy stuff and all of that joking y'all dudes like to do and all this silly conversation y'all like to have about women, that's why these women could turn around and show receipts of y'all same niggas in their inbox. They could then turn around and show receipts of you right in the inbox. Hey, Queens of Virtue, how you doing? Hey, Ashley Benet. This is why fighting against women is a losing battle for men. Because I mean, can I keep it a 1,000? Can I keep it 1,000? Huh? Eyes on Pharaoh. Can I keep it 1,000? I'm gonna try not to be graphic because I'm working on my profanity and and my profanity and my obscure language, right? You know why fighting against women is a losing battle, fellas? Because you're going to get something called an erection. Let's just go back to the beginning. Let's go back to biology. Fighting against women is a losing battle for men because you're going to get hard. You're going to get horny. So all of that shit you talking is now thrown out the window. All your talking points, all your narratives, all the chitlins, all the pig feet, all the hog marks. All your talking points, all your narratives, all your red pills is thrown out of the window when you're horny. When you're horny, are you red pill? Sir, do you care about a wig and a weave and fake nails and twerking on the table? Sir, can you answer that? So what are you talking about? What are you talking about, sir? Why are we going over this year after year after year after year? Hmm? Why? When we know the facts, when we know biology, when we know who we are as men, we know. Oh, Lizzo need to lose weight. Your first baby mama built like Lizzo. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Do you know your favorite rapper first baby mama built like Lizzo too? Let's talk about it. You know the first time you ever got some good fellatio came from a woman built like Lizzo. Why y'all lying on here? You just talking to talk. We too grown for that. You just talking to talk. when you know they got that extra fat on the side of their mouth. You know that. Let's talk about it, fellas. Sound off in the chat room. You got the mop of the century from a chick built like Lizzo. She got that extra cheek. She got that extra inner cheek fat. She got that extra inner cheek fat that get very moist and hot. Let's talk about it. Oh, Lizzo is too fat. These women are too fat. What are we doing? You know what we doing? We making ourselves look stupid. Because after all of this talk about women, they don't listen. They hard-headed. They listen to the system. They don't listen to their man. They're out of control. You niggas are now talking about chivalry. Hey, Corey. Yo, bro. These niggas are talking about chivalry. How we talking? How we get to chivalry? Chivalry? Crowny Ellie. There you go. What up, Brownie? Or your boyfriend told you can't use a B no more? He's a crip. So he told you got to use a C. So you not Brownie, you Crowny. He said you can't use B's no more, huh, Brownie? You got to use a C because he's a crip. So your name is Crowny Ellie. That nigga said you gotta use a C now. So your name is Crowny Ellie. You can't use no B's around him. Yeah, Jasmine. Her new boyfriend, he's a crap. So he's a crap. So she gotta change her name to Crowny. Oh man. Yo. Come on, bro. Come on, man. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. Shout out to my man Ebo in the building. Appreciate you, bro, for starting it off right. He said a bunch of professionals and skeet scholars out here. Tell it, bro. Salute to everyone in the house. Shout out to my man Ebo. Salute, bro. I appreciate you, man. Come on, man. Come on now. Look at what's going on out here. We're talking about chivalry now. This is the proof we lost. The women won. Don't get mad at me. Look at the proof. Look at the content. Follow the content. We're talking about chivalry. Why? Why are we talking about chivalry now? Huh? What? Chivalry. Is chivalry dead? So Y'all asked the question, is chivalry dead, based on the response of women? Or is that for the men? So chivalry, because this is what I heard from a lot of dudes. Chivalry is based upon how the woman behaves. You see what I'm talking about? Since when have men become so reactionary to women? Since when being a good man depends on the woman? So her behavior dictates how good you're going to be to her. So she controls you. But then you men come on a panel and say women manipulate for control. How are they manipulating for the control you're giving up? You don't get it? You don't get it, huh? You don't get it, huh? We are in reaction to them. If you a good man and she's not a good woman, and you was a good man to her, so now your response to that is, I'm no longer going to be a good man because I've experienced a bunch of no good women. So you being a good man is predicated on her being a good woman. Listen to that. So who's leading who? Who's submitting to who? Y'all love talking about submitting. These women don't submit. Submission. You talking about submission, but who's the head and who's the tail? Based on what I'm talking about. Based on what you men mention on these panels. Who's the head and who's the tail? She dictates how good of a man you are, how bad of a man you're going to be. She dictates that because of her behavior. So who's the head and who's the tail? If she make a good move, you make a good move. If she make a bad move, you make a bad move. Who's the head and who's the tail? Submission. Why y'all keep talking about submission? You don't even know what leading is. Oh, you think leading is paying for everything. See, that's y'all problem. That's why you gotta let me lead. Let me pay all the bills and think I'm the leader. You're putting yourself as the tail. This is what men do. This is what we've been doing. There's no fight for leadership. There's no fight for it. It's an assumed position. It's an assumed position. So women assume men to take their rightful position and lead. But if you are in constant reaction to her, who's leading? Who's leading? Huh? So now because that didn't work, you was with a couple of bad women. Now you gonna be now you gonna go and even the score. See, that's not leadership qualities. That's not even a mindset of a leader. You see? See, a leader has resilience. So yeah, I'm a good guy. Yeah, this woman hurt me. Yeah, it's time for me to bounce back. It's time for me not only to get back what I lost, but to triple up tenfold, tenfold. Now it's time to push through even further. Because what? You still who you are. She's just not who you thought she was. And this is what a lot of you men won't understand. You won't grasp. You won't grasp that. It's not a knock on you. She just wasn't what you thought she was, who you thought she was. So she doesn't dictate if you're a good man. You dictate that. You're in control of that, not her. Not even her response to it. So whether she know how to deal with it and accept it or not, that shouldn't stop you from being you. And you men get up on these panels and talk about why you this, why, oh, yeah, the bad woman makes the good guy bad. No, you decided to be bad. And you decided to be bad to get even. It's time to grow up, fellas. It's no way we 35. It's no way we 35, 40 years old still trying to get back. Get your lick back. It's time to grow up. It's time to grow up. Ain't no getting no lick back. Let them do that. Remember, y'all like to say women are vindictive. Then why you trying to get your lick back by becoming the man version of the woman who hurt you? Why you trying to get your lick back? You should be trying to get back to you. And I'm not talking about Jaheim trying to find my way back. No. Find your way back to yourself. The spirit of resilience. Being able to bounce back and move forward. And not only move forward, but power forward. Because guess what? Her experiencing a good man and not knowing what to do with it is her loss, not yours. So this is why we should be able to pick up and power through. But we're not talking about this. We want to keep talking about what she did to me. But this what she did. And she did it. And she did it again. And then she did it. That's all I hear. That's all I hear. What happened to me? What she did to me? Shout out to Third Ward in the building. What up, Third Ward? When are we going to start teaching and having a conversation about what to do after that's done? The remedy. Teaching men how to course correct. Because guess what? You still supposed to be a good man. You know why you still supposed to be a good man? Because that's who you are, number one. That's who you are. And number two, there's still other women out there. There's still other women out there that's looking for a good man, not a man, a good man. So why would you stop being a good man for a bad woman? Because I heard you guys say that. Oh, the bad woman makes the good guy turn bad. And that's true. That's true. I don't disagree with that. But what's not being said is that man makes a choice. That woman don't make him into anything. That man makes a choice to become the bad guy. That woman didn't make him into anything. That woman hurt him, and he decided to get revenge by becoming what hurt him. So she didn't make him into anything. He decided to make a decision that in the long run is going to help destroy him. And this is where we are now. This is why we have to talk about this on today's show. Fighting against women is a losing battle, because where are the men now? Now the men are talking about chivalry. Because the men are starting to make that turn back around that corner. Because at the end of the day, we know we need women. I ain't going to be long with y'all today. I'm not going to be long. Shout out to everyone in the building. This is why we need to be prepared. We're not preparing one another. We're not preparing the next generations of men. This is where the conversation needs to be. We wasting a bunch of time creating all these self-inflicted wounds that we're going to have to heal from so we can move forward. Fighting against women is a losing battle. You can't say you a family man, but you sit on here every goddamn day complaining about women. Come on now. We got to stop with the contradiction. Hey, Cece. Shout out to Miss Cece in the building. She said, hey, DS1 Ross, just a sad suggestion. Offer one-on-one Zoom calls for brothers. They'll have a safe place to address their concerns and solutions. Absolutely. That's coming real soon, Cece. That's coming real soon. Real soon. Guys know that they can hit me up for consultations, but I really don't promote it as much. Because I don't know if you know, Cece, I'm getting ready to go back to school. So, we getting ready to get to that real work. Shout out to you, Cece. I appreciate you. 28 with a bag. What up, 28 with a bag? Hey, Cynical. What's up, Cynical? How you doing? You see? We wasted a bunch of time when we could have been allocating all that time to preparing the brothers. See, the problem with men is we don't want to teach one another the things that we supposed to know. When it comes to dealing with ourselves. You see? We hide that side of ourselves from one another. And you expect women to understand man's issues. They're not men. You want to sit there and dump all your male issues and your male insecurities on your woman when she doesn't understand it. You're not a woman. You're not a woman. See, we got to stop the bullshit, fellas. We got to stop taking the time to link up to bullshit with each other, to talk about bullshit. We got to stop it. We got to have the conversations that men need to be having. Because, see, I respect the whole provide a safe space for the men and, you know, but a lot of these men get up here and tell all they goddamn women business. See, they don't need a safe space to talk about my ex-wife, and all the shit she did to me. But you need a safe space when it's time to talk about you. See, we got to cut the horse playing out. It's too much horse playing by men. See, I don't play the horse playing games. I don't care. I don't care to. Because what needs to stop being created around here is these echo chambers. Because it's not helping men. It's a losing battle. It's a losing battle. The men are losing on all levels. All these goddamn years of sitting up here arguing. You know how many black women that went back and got degrees in school? And getting up on panels too. Some of these women still get up on panels and then went back to school and got degrees. Then went back and bettered themselves. Men are not doing this. We trying to perfect a fucking talking point. We trying to perfect the talking point. We are not bringing resources to one another as men. Letting men know, here's a resource for you, brothers. Here's a net. Let's create a network of resources for men, for one another. We are our own agency. We can't do that because you niggas can't get on a panel and talk in unison. Can't have no order, no decorum. This is why when niggas start getting money together, a lot of them fall out and start exposing each other's business. This is why this stuff happens. Because men are not focused and their minds are not where they're supposed to be. We so focused on these silly ass narratives about women. And then we doing whole shit to one another. This shit is a losing battle. Men are losing on all sides. We're losing. We're losing. And we saw this before. This is nothing new. We saw this before. To where now you're going to have to bring the women along. To where now you're going to have to incorporate the women to some shit that was specifically for us. See, women don't build shit like that. See, when women build shit for women, it remains for women. It remains for women. Ain't no men coming along doing shit. Them niggas can't even mod their chat rooms. The same women y'all talk about every goddamn day. When they make some shit for them, it's for them. We don't need you niggas. See what I'm talking about, fellas? You see what we created? We did this. We created this. We did. We created this. We're showing we can't do shit without them. We can't do shit with just us. We can't even have a conversation. You niggas can't have a conversation. We lost. After all that talking, you got to come back and you got to incorporate them. You got to come back, you got to recruit them. This is what happens when you don't do shit for men. See, because now you're going to incorporate the women to draw more men back. See, I know the game. But if you do shit right the first goddamn time, you ain't gotta patch the shit up. We'd have left this shit alone a long time ago, we wouldn't have been here. You're gonna always have to bring fucking women back to the table. Because the men haven't built one for themselves. The men haven't built one for themselves. You see? There's no infrastructure. Like I said years ago, there's no infrastructure. You see? That's why what we do is easily infiltrated. There's no real infrastructure. You see? That's why. This is why. What up, Larry Vaughn? Salute. Fighting against women is a losing battle for men. It's a losing battle. Because guess what, fellas? Let's keep it real. Once we build what we want to build, who's there to maintain it? Who's there to maintain it? Huh? See why it's a losing battle? Because every time we turn around, we're going to need them for something. And this ain't no shot at us. This is the truth. This is the truth. Just like every time we turn around, they're going to need us for something. See, it's time for the bullshit to stop. Because if the bullshit don't stop, everyone loses. See, when the man loses, everyone loses. See, I think a lot of you men forgot about that. See why we can't check out of the community? You see why we can't check out of family? You see why we can't check out of relationships? You see why we can't check out of fatherhood? You see why we can't check out of brotherhood? Because when the man is missing, everything's in shambles. Just ask the women. See, women had to learn how to make it without men. And even those women who had to learn to make it without men still want them. Sir Leo Puma in the building. Salute. You see? Thank you, Cece. I appreciate you. You see? See, this is what I need you men to stop forgetting. Because see, you can't talk about leadership and forget what happens to the ship when the leader's not there. Leadership. So what happens to the ship when the leader's not there? You have a what? You have a captain and a co-captain. You have a pilot and a co-pilot. The woman is the co-pilot. The woman is the co-captain. Yeah, she could probably get them to shore, but she doesn't replace you. You see, she don't replace you because she don't make you. You see? Too many of us men, man, we playing from this defeative standpoint. We acting as just if, man, oh man, it's just what it is. It's Nah, homie. No. Hey, ES, how you doing? You see? Fighting against women is a losing battle for men. If you a family man, fighting against women is a losing battle. If you a man of value, principles, morals, fighting against women is a losing battle because you want to have children, you want to have a legacy. So fighting against women does what for you? It grants you what? It proves what? See, if it doesn't help your overall goal, if it doesn't help your bottom line, then what are you taking part in it for, brother? If your bottom line is family and legacy, what you arguing with women on panels for? To prove what? What you trying to prove a point for? When that's not what it is to you. That's not how you living. That's not what you stand for. Why you arguing a point that you don't stand on? See, this is the problem. I want to know what you do stand on. Making all this shit, making all of this mess. Fighting against women is a losing battle. You know why? When men get a certain age and they don't have a woman, they don't have a wife, they don't have a family and things like that. You know why a lot of men start aging really fast and all of those things? Because that is your biology. It is your biology to be with a woman. It is your nature. That's why you see men get a certain age and they get miserable, they get mean, they get nasty, they get grouchy. It's because they're lonely. And don't no woman got to make you like that. Not having a woman could make you like that. Because God made you to have a woman. That's why men get old and they get like that. When they get older and they don't have nobody to share their life with, They don't have nobody there for them. That's why they get like that. That's your nature, bruh. You fighting against your nature to prove a point on the internet? Well, we losing. The suicide rates are up for men. We losing. Because at the end of the day, fellas, let's just be real. We all want to be happy. As men, we want to be happy. We want to be happy with someone. We want someone to be happy with us. Why is that a problem for most men around here to admit? Why can't we teach from that standpoint? Hmm? Why are we so hell bent on what we don't have and what we don't want? Why is that the narrative? Why do we fight against the things we don't want instead of fighting for what we do? Why aren't we putting our resources and stuff together to fight for the things that we do want? Why aren't we doing that? Huh? Where's the support for the men who promote that? Where's the gathering around those men? See, because if you're not that type of man, that's cool, but support the men who are. Because you say you're about that. You say you're about that. Then okay, if you're about that, cool, then support it. You ain't got to be on the front line. You ain't got to, your face ain't got to be out there, but support it. Support it. Put some resources behind those men. Help them out. See, it's too much shit that men need to be doing besides battling women. Women got their own shit they need to be talking about. They need to get out of our space any goddamn way. Yeah, I said it. I said it years ago. I'll say it again. They need to find their own space and talk about their shit. You got a girl's bathroom, you got a boy's bathroom. Girls talk about all they shit in the bathroom. They need their own space. Talk about all that silly shit over there. You start bringing all that shit around us, bringing all that shit in our chat rooms. Now niggas want to talk about reality TV. Now you got grown-ass men talking like y'all. I saw a grown-ass man make a comment talking about something. Yeah, she was phone T. I said, whoa. You know how y'all be adding shit, adding letters and shit? He said, yeah, she was phone T. Like instead of saying phony, y'all need your own space. So the men could stay focused and productive. But you know what you niggas gonna say? Oh, come on, bro. I mean, come on, man. Yeah, you nigga, yeah. I know, because you niggas not serious about nothing. You're not serious. But you want to say these women aren't serious. Oh, these women ain't focused. Nigga, are you? No. Because you always need a woman around you when you doing shit. You need a distraction. That's what these women are, distractions. Right. Niggas talking about spilling tea. Niggas talking about they got receipts. That come from women. I'ma show the screenshots. Where you think all this shit come from? Where you think all this shit come from? Y'all fighting against these same women y'all behaving like. Miss Things, how you doing? YouTube camera sent me. Shout out to YouTube cameras. Talking about these women. Oh, you see how these women be acting? You see what these women be doing? Y'all do the same shit. Keep drama going. Keep beef up. Shit is a losing battle for us, man. It's a losing battle, man. It's a losing battle for us. It's time for this shit to stop. It's time for us to hone in on what's going on with men. And I'm going to talk about that tomorrow on tomorrow's show. It's too much going on with men for us to just be talking about women all day. It's a lot going on with men. A lot of shit. It's a lot, man. Lovely T started the receipts wave over a decade ago. See? Lovely T got everybody saying receipts. That shit came from women. Let me sip some wine. Come on, man. What are we doing out here? How was all of this back and forth? What women ain't, what women need to be doing? How was any of that profiting men? Please tell me, how is it profiting us? Okay, you won the discussion. When you get off the panel, right? Did anything change? Did you learn anything about yourself? See, this is the stuff men need to be thinking about. We men. What have you learned? Did you even learn anything about women? Did you learn anything about yourself? Did you learn anything? Or is this shit just entertainment? You know who just does shit for entertainment's sake? It's too much messy men, too much messy shit going on. Because we so used to going at it with women. Now you got men taking on women traits. This shit is a losing battle for us, fellas. We losing on all fronts. Yeah, y'all make the money talking about women, but then you turn around and give it right back to them. So the money doesn't even matter. And shout out to y'all that's getting the bread and getting the bag off the shit. Shout out to y'all. No problems. But you still got a trick bill. So after you done proved all your points and said all of that shit and got paid off of it, right? You turn around and give it back to them same women. So what are we doing, fellas? What are we doing? What are we doing? You turn around and cash app the same girls after making the money off of the narrative. Because some of y'all are going to say, well, DS1, it makes money. Obviously, people want to hear it. Okay, you made the money, and then you turn around, and the same men who gave you the money for talking about those women, do they know that you're giving the money back to those said women? That they donated their money to you for talking about? See why there's no progress? Do y'all understand what I'm saying here? Y'all are making the money off talking about these women and turning around and giving the money back to those said women you were just talking about that you got money from men for. Y'all don't see the problem? Y'all are inciting men playing in their trauma about what happened to them with women for them to give you their money, and then you give that money back to the women that they were traumatized by. Where's the progress? You didn't even make a financial progress. There's no progress. You didn't help the man. You didn't even help yourself. You just sitting up here running your fucking mouth. This is what niggas are doing. This is what we up here doing. And it's embarrassing. It's embarrassing. It's exactly what it is. Fighting against women is a losing battle. Get on these panels and act like you got a problem with them, and then you come back and you work with them. You come back and you donate to them. You come back. Come on. What are we doing? What are we doing, men? Talking to the men. You do know your reputation precedes you, right? Our reputations are in the toilet because how we out here moving and how we think it's okay to move this way. See? Walking around here like willing victims. Willing victims. And then turn around and say, oh, somebody did something to me. Oh, these women. What's the problem? What you want to talk about? You ain't got nothing to talk about. Nothing. Oh, well, you do know the majority of these women are filing divorces. So they filing divorce. You know why they filing divorce, nigga? Because she's the leader. Tired of hearing that shit. Yeah, she ruined the family because she led the motherfucker. You was always the tail. You thought you was the head because you paid all the bills. But who made the decisions? See, you paid the bills, but who made the decisions? Yeah, let's talk about it. See, because y'all don't know what manhood is. You think manhood is trickhood. It's sponsorhood. That's what you think being a man is. No, you paid all the bills. She made all the decisions. She's the leader, nigga. That's why you got to be a leader without money. Because who's the decision maker? Whose word is dominant. That's why she wouldn't got a divorce, nigga. Because she the leader, not you. All you did was pay for shit. You thought you was the leader, huh? Sit down, boy. Sit down, boy. I keep telling you men this. Stop leading from the back. Stop leading from behind. You notice most men put their wallet in their back pocket. That's where you at with your wife. You in the back pocket. You behind. See, all you do is pay for shit. You don't call no shots. You pay for shots. You pay for shots. You don't call any, sir. See, you ain't got to have no bag to call no shots unless you're with a hoe. See, a woman that'll tell you need money to call shots, that's a hoe. Because, see, you need money to call shots with a hoe because she need a pimp. See, you got to understand this, fellas. Oh, she ruined the family when she filed a divorce. No. You ruined the family because you couldn't lead it. You left the heavy lifting to her while you just paid the bills. While you paid the bills, he did all the heavy lifting. That's why she left. She did what a man would do. I could pick up and go. I could pick up and go. Because this nigga don't mean nothing to me. If I leave, my life won't change. See that? She go anywhere and get her bills paid, nigga. See, I keep telling you men about this. She go anywhere and get her bills paid. She go to welfare and get her bills paid. She go down to the Social Security, get her bills paid. She need a decision maker. She need a leader. Are you him? Or are you a bill payer? Are you a bill payer or are you a leader? Huh? Can she lean on you to make them tough decisions? Are you going to stand on what you say even with her? Baby, I made this plan for us. You said you was going to follow it. Now we're going to follow it. I know it's rough for you today, but we're going to follow it. Is that you? Or you just paid for her to you just paid for her to go to the gym and have a gym membership. See, it's what you niggas be doing. You're not a leader. You a paymaster. What up, waiter? Salute. You're not a leader. You're a paymaster. Oh, I paid for her to go to the gym and she still ain't lose weight. Nigga, because all you did was pay. What's wrong with you? You think because you paid, she went? But you ain't call her in the morning and make sure she got up. You ain't talk to her at night and make sure she set her alarm so she could get up. You're not a leader. You're a payer. Because you want to pay her so you can look like a leader. Are you up before her alarm go off? Babe, did your alarm go off? Yeah, get up. It's time to go to the gym. Yeah, get up. Yeah, I'm on my way too. Yeah, I'm on my way too. You just paid for her to go lose weight. Listen to that. How you pay for somebody to go lose weight? This is why you niggas paying for BBLs and lipos. Because that paying for the gym shit didn't work because she ain't lose weight. Because you ain't make sure she got her ass up and went. You didn't motivate her for her to go. You didn't motivate her for her to go. So you got to know what leadership is. You can't lead from the back. Leading with your wallet is leading from the back. That's why niggas put their wallets in their back pockets. And that's where a lot of you niggas is. That's where a lot of you niggas' girlfriends got y'all in their back pocket. That's where you lead at. You holding her hand like a little boy. You know how when you was little and you used to hold your mother's hand, she walking fast and she dragging you, boy, come on. That's you, nigga. Thinking because you pay for something, you a leader. You know what comes with leadership? Motivation, inspiration. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Paying for something don't motivate shit. You know, some people feel entitled. You know, some of these women been getting shit paid for them their whole fucking life. You think you something special? You think she gonna go to the gym because you paid? She gonna stay right at home and get Bowflexed. She gonna call her little side piece. She gonna call her little side piece and get Bowflexed and tell you she went to the gym. Y'all be trying to lead from behind, arguing with these women, and you leading from behind. That's what you're doing. What up, Boogeyman? Shout out to Boogeyman in the building. Salute, fam. Elisino says, once you master yourself, everything else follows. It's about maturity, not hard to do. It's hard for a lot of us, bro. Hard for a lot of us, OG. It's hard for a lot of us. It's hard for a lot of us, brothers, to lead. Because a lot of men are afraid because it takes courage. It takes a lot of this and a lot of this. It don't take none of this. See, this is what you men don't understand. See what Elisino said? It's about maturity. A lot of this and a lot of this. You don't need this. You don't need this. See, any woman that'll tell you you need money to lead her, she ain't gonna listen to you any goddamn way. Sorry to burst your bubble, ladies, because I know y'all be mad sometimes when I be in here giving up the game too much to the fellas. But y'all ladies understand. Y'all know what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. That's all game that women run on men. Oh, you gotta have money to tell me something. She ain't gonna listen to your ass anyway. She gonna listen to you anyway. See, because then her excuse for not listening to you is, you ain't got enough. It's game. Stop believing. Stop thinking leading from the back is leadership. That's not leadership. It's not leadership. It's not leadership. Cece says there's not enough examples. This culture lacks examples. Absolutely. Too many men don't want to be the example no more. We want to be the example of some other shit. We want to be the example of some other shit. What up, Astral? Shout out to my man Astral in the building. Salute, fam. We want to be the example of some other shit. That's the problem. We want to be the example of something else instead of manhood. We want to be the example of something other than being men. And we fell into this backward culture, which is a culture of effeminism. See, fellas? See, so all of this stuff, all of these conversations, if we not having a real man conversation, we having a conversation that this culture want us to have. They want us to gender war. This is part of the culture. The gender war is creating effeminized men. Let me say that again. The gender war is creating effeminized men because it's letting other generations of men know that it's okay to sit up here and to argue with women about some shit that won't change. What won't change, DS1? You being a man and her being a woman. That shit won't change. Women gonna always ask men for shit. That's not gonna change. It won't. It won't. It's not supposed to. We're in a backward culture. This is why we're gender warring. You see? See, if this culture was corrected, men would understand I don't have time to argue with you why men cheat. That shit is irrelevant. You want to know why men cheat? Go ask your grandmama. Go over there. You won't have groups of men talking about this is for men because we got to combat this against women. That's bullshit. Because what happens when you ready to have a child? Huh? Hmm? There's all of this information to the men. There's all of this stuff about Black women in particular today. Does any of this stuff apply to your daughter? And that ain't no disrespect. No disrespect intended at all. I'm asking a real question. All this city girl talk, all of this shit that we sit around and say about these women today. You don't think by us as men sitting around congregating about this stuff, how it could be toxic to our daughters? Hmm? Do you want, I I guarantee y'all that none of you dudes who get up here and say the shit that y'all say about women will let any of these dudes mess with your daughter. I guarantee you won't. I guarantee you won't. This is what I mean by reality and the proof that fighting against women is a losing battle for men. Because none of this shit gonna matter. What matters is we gotta protect women, we gotta provide for women, we gotta problem solve for women, and we gotta procreate. That's what's real. That's what's real. You see? What's gonna happen when your daughter come home and tell you she got her heart broken by a dude and a dude told her he don't like women, he don't love women because he red pill. Hmm? See, when are we gonna start working on helping to better men for the sake of us? Hmm? What one of these red pill niggas hurt your child, hurt your daughter? Not physically, but emotionally. Scar her. Hmm? He got the same ideology as you, nigga. He got the same ideology as you. See? You see what I'm talking about? Got the same ideology as you about women. He think the same shit. And your daughter came across that nigga. You see what we need to be focused on, men? You see what we need to be focused on? I didn't say your daughter wasn't going to get hurt. I ain't say that. I said the nigga got the same ideology as you. See, we got to be careful, fellas. Because what happens if your daughter fall in love with a man like you? Do you want your daughter to fall in love with a man like you? Ask yourself that, fellas. See, it's time to get off the bullshit. It's real out here. It's real out here. That's why we got to make the correct changes. The way you currently are, if your daughter brought a man home right now that act just and think just like you, would you accept him? Hmm? Your daughter love gangsters. You a gangster. You want your daughter to bring home a gangster? You want your daughter to bring home a killer? Why? Why? He just like her daddy. See, when life get real like that, now you niggas get scared. See, now you niggas get scared when we have this type of male conversation. See, you men don't want to talk about that. You don't want it to get dark like that. Yeah, nigga, what happens when your daughter bring home a killer like you? And you know he a killer. You can see it all on him. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You know what to say? Have you prepared yourself for that? You love hoes. You love hoes, nigga. What happens when your son bring home a hoe and get her pregnant? Hmm? Huh? This is man shit. I don't know about that other shit. What happens when you gotta look in your child's face and understand that they just like you? They like what you like. Even all the dysfunctional shit. But y'all get on here and blame these mothers. Oh, it's her mother fault she like thug niggas. Motherfucker, you was the thug her mama got pregnant by. Stupid nigga. So how the fuck you gonna blame her mama when you was the thug? Stupid. That little girl daddy. That little boy daddy. And you gotta look that boy in the face and know he on that type of time you on. You can already see he gonna get locked up. And he got a girl pregnant out here in the street. What we gonna do about that? Huh? Are we ready for that level of reality? Huh? See? Are we preparing for that? Are we preparing our youngins for that? Are we prepared for that? When you know your son a gangster like you, and you know he getting ready to go to jail, and you know they giving 17, 18-year-olds 40 years, and he on timing like you, how you gonna save him? See, you can't say what your uncle said to you. You can't say what your father said to you, nigga, because they gave you enough time to come home. They ain't gonna give your son enough time to come home, and you know that, nigga. So you can't tell him, oh, we just gotta let him bump his head. Because a bump on his head is 68 years. Yeah, that's a bump. Yeah, that's a bump. That's a bump. 45. That's a bump. That's a bump. Yeah, nigga, a bump for you was 10. A bump for us was 15. 15 to life. They're giving these young boys 60. They ain't even giving them life. Give them 60 to 140. They ain't even giving them life. They're going to tell your son, you got 60 to 145 years. That's what they're going to tell your son in the courtroom. They ain't even going to tell him life. They're going to give him a number. They're going to give him a number in dog years. Make him pass out in court. Yeah, nigga, you ready for that? We talk. Where's the man talk? What are the men talking about? Yeah. What you going to tell his mother when you failed him as a father? What you going to tell his mother when his mother in the courtroom and got to watch her son get 145 years? Huh, nigga? What you going to tell that woman? That's your son too, right? But that's his mama, nigga. That's his mama, nigga. You know her pain is different from yours. You know she gonna grieve differently from you. See, what happened to men being men? No matter what, I ain't gonna let that woman starve. My mother and my father broke up when I was 5. 5 years old. 5. 5. My dad left the crib, moved on with his life. Do you know I never missed my father? My father did everything he could do to see me. He did it all. He did shit I didn't even know he did. All the shit you niggas complain about. My father did it because he did it for me. He ain't do it for her. I didn't know my dad paid light bills in the house. House that he wasn't even in no more. He paid the light bill. He paid the phone bill. He used to send my mom's money. I didn't know none of this shit because it was about me. See, we got to get back to being men no matter what. Ain't no way out, nigga. Like, ain't no way out, gang. Ain't no way out this man shit. Ain't no way out, nigga. Ain't no way out. Ain't no easy way out. Ain't none of that. Ain't none of that. Mm-mm. Ain't none of that. I don't care how bad of a woman she is, nigga. Don't give a fuck. Be the man you are. Because guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Them women go in they little female circles and they tell the truth about you. I make it hard for him, but that nigga love his kids. Be a man no matter what. Be a man no matter what. See, men nowadays, we look for too much credit. We want the credit. Oh, give me credit. Give me credit. You know what the credit is? When you look at your child and you see your child being able to take care of themselves. I told my dad that before he died. That was the last conversation me and my dad had. before he died. He said, son, I want to ask you something. What up, Zuma? Shout out to my man Zuma Duma in the building. Right? He says, son, do you believe dad did all that he could do for you? Do you believe that dad did all that he could do for you? And when my dad asked me that question, now that I think about it, I should have knew something was going on with him. But he asked me that. And I told him, yeah, you did that plus more. You're the reason why I am the way that I am. Because of the valuable lessons you taught me. See, we spending so much time on talking about women. That's just a fucking fraction of being a man. Come on. Come on, bro. Man, y'all support today's show, man. The links are going across the screen. Hit the PayPal and the Venmo, man. Support today's show. We need 2 supporters. We need 2 supporters. Shout out to everybody who hit the super chat. Shout out to Sanka. What up, Sanka? Appreciate your super sticker, man. You see? But this is the proof that fighting against women is a losing battle because the men are losing. The men are losing with their children. The men are losing in the community. The men are losing. The men are losing. Now, y'all could get up here and show a bunch of statistics. Oh, yeah, we're most employed. And but that means what? Again, y'all pull up statistics and stats just to do what? Battle with women. But overall, men are losing. Men are losing. We're losing. Who's committing suicide the most? Men. Who's homeless in higher rates? Men. Who's the least employed? Men. Who's the most incarcerated? Men. Who have the worst health problems? Men. Men. Who has a problem going to a bank and getting a loan? Men. Should I keep going? This is all the shit men deal with. We don't talk about any of that. We want to get up here and post statistics to have a conversation about women. That's goofy. That's goofy. That's a deflection. This is a losing battle. Losing battle. Losing battle. Elisino says, I fight every day. My son told me, I see you, Pops. It's okay. You won already. See? And salute to you, champ. Because it's great for your son to see you still fighting. Because that's what I watched my dad do. Fight through things. Go through shit. And conquer it. I know what it is to be with my dad when he didn't have much, and then be with my dad when he had a whole lot. I know. Just like I know what it is to be with him when he lost all of it again, too. And what I noticed it did with my dad was he never changed on me. He became a better version of himself. He he was able to give better quality advice. He was able, like as I got older, he was able to teach me other things, teach me more about having patience, teaching me about quality over quantity. See, this stuff is not, this is what we're not talking about. A lot of us men don't even know how to attract quality women. We think a quality woman is a woman that got chinky eyes. We think a quality woman is a woman from Brazil. Oh, she's exotic. She's quality. Because we wasn't even taught that it's about quality over quantity. And that when you choose quality over quantity, it is a representation of your character, your value system, what you value. So if you value quality over quantity, you won't lay up with anybody. You see that? You won't lay up with anybody. You wouldn't lay up because her ass fat. See that? Quality. So you conduct yourself as such. See, this is what we need to be talking about amongst men. How to become those leaders. It starts from within your value system. It's not about what people see. See, a lot of us men are focused on what other people see because we're focused on other people's opinions of us. My father told me, hey, son, an opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. That's what my father told me about opinions. He said, son, an opinion is like an asshole. Everybody got one. You don't never let nobody opinion make you. You ain't out here living to validate no one's opinion about you. You ain't here to make nobody a fucking believer. You ain't here for that. And too much men spend too much time on this goddamn show, on these panels, on these shows, trying to prove something to women, trying to validate their leadership, trying to validate their manhood. That's the proof that we're losing. Winners don't got to prove shit. Leaders don't got to prove they leaders. They lead. You ain't got to prove you no leader to no woman. A woman know when she around you if you a leader. She could feel that shit. And any woman in the chat room will tell you. Correct me if I'm wrong, ladies. Sound off in the chat room for me, ladies. When you're in the presence of a man, you know if he a leader or not. When you're in his presence, you ain't got to prove nothing. You ain't got to show your resume. It don't matter what school you went to. It don't matter what corporate, what Fortune 500 company you work for. That don't mean nothing. Them women could feel when they're around a leader. Whether he got 10 cents or whether he got 10 million. They could feel it. It's a feeling. Right, ladies? Sound off in the chat room, ladies. They could feel it. Because masculinity is an energy. Understand that. Look it up, men. Masculinity is an energy. It's an energy. Being a masculine man is an energy you must possess. If you don't possess that energy, you're still a man. You're just not a masculine man. You're still a man. But that leadership energy, women feel that when you around them. And you know what they do? They get in line. See all these women that get up here and talk. Oh, you niggas, dusty bandits. They get around. Let them get around. Let them get around a masculine man. She'll be so quiet. She'll just be looking at you doing this. She'll just be looking at you. Oh, wow. See, they talk all that shit on the internet. See, you men, and shout out to the ladies. I appreciate y'all for participating. The ladies said it. They get in line. Ain't nothing to prove. I ain't got to make no such and such thousand a year. Masculinity is free, baby girl. It's an energy, boo. Masculinity is an energy, sweetheart. That's why all them rich niggas you hang out with, you always bored around them because you don't feel that energy. Yeah, them rich niggas don't make you feel that way. Them rich niggas don't make you feel that way. You be fronting. See, listen, fellas, they be fronting with these rich niggas. Let me go ahead and say it. They be fronting with these rich niggas. They be acting like, let me be a little, let me be a little, I'm gonna just be a little graphic. Just a little bit. They be faking like they wet, y'all. They be faking like the men is doing their thing in the bedroom. They be faking. Okay, fellas, stop believing that shit. It's cap. Masculinity is free. Look, they laughing now. See, they be faking with these so-called money getting niggas. They got to fake. I'ma let him lead. I'ma let him think he the man. Because I'm getting ready to get a new car off this nigga. I'm getting ready to get a new car. And he gonna let me save my money. So I'ma let him be the man. Right, ladies? He getting ready to let you save your money. Because he wanna feel like the man. Stop believing this shit, fellas. Stop arguing bullshit with these women. It's cap. It's cap. Masculinity is free. They go back and tell their friends shit like this. I really like that nigga, but he broke though. They go back and they say shit like that, fellas. And you think that's a knock on you. It's not. It's not. Because the highlight is that she like you, not the fact you broke. She don't give a fuck that you broke. She don't. She likes the way you make her feel when she's around you. See, fellas, you got to be a man that's priceless. You can't quantify me, baby. You can't find me even in the high-end stores. You can't find this fabric. I'm a different type, shorty. Yeah, with my TJ Maxx Nautica shirt on. I'm a different type. I'm a different breed. You ain't gonna feel this way with a rich nigga. You ain't gonna feel this way with a rich nigga in a Lamborghini. You ain't gonna feel this good. You come around me, you could get some rest. you come around me, you could get some rest. Yeah. Hey, fellas, you know what I'm talking about, fellas? Yeah, they get rest. Fucking with you, they get rest. Huh? Huh? They get rest. I didn't know I was that tired. Yeah, they get rest. They get rest around a real man. You know what that means? Because she could let her guards down. You know, these women be laying up with dudes and be faking like they be sleep. They can't sleep around these bozos. These niggas be stealing and going in their purses, stealing from them, all types of shit. You know, they get around a real man, they caress. Yeah, she caress. Snore. Yeah. Yeah. They be like this, y'all. Mouth open. Sleep. Knocked out, sleep, not worrying about nothing. She caress. She caress. It's about who you are. Facts, boogeyman. Salute, family. Be vulnerable, vulnerable. There you go. There you go. She caress. She caress. They get that rest, waiter. Plus rest. Right. That's why they go back to work happy. That's why they go back to work happy. They energized. They got that rest. Because she know around you, she ain't got to worry about nothing. She don't have to worry about nothing. Nothing. She's safe. See, fellas, you can't pay for safety. You could pay for security. Listen to what I said. You can't pay for her to feel safe. You could pay for security. Like a lot of these rich niggas, they pay for security guards. That don't mean they safe. That don't mean they safe. See, just because you got money, that don't mean that woman feels safe. She might be financially safe. Might be. But she's not safe. She's not safe. She's not safe. She's not safe. There you go. She's not safe. These women know they're not safe with you rich niggas. She's not safe. So fellas, you trying to become something that you think will validate you being a man when the shit you trying to become, women have been running from for decades. See, because I'm gonna go there. We going there today. I'm gonna just go ahead and say this. See, the reason why a lot of women rather have the upper hand when it comes to money with men, because men have neglected women outside of money. Men have weaponized and used money as their excuse for the abuse that they've imparted on women. You can't be faithful because you a rich nigga. You can't be faithful because you successful. You can't be faithful because you got too much money. So you know what these women said? Fuck your money. I'm gonna go get my own. And any man I want, he gotta make less than me so I could feel secure. Because if he makes less than me, then he'll make it up in the other areas. See, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all don't want to hear that. See, that's the truth. See, you ain't gonna use money as a weapon to abuse these women no more. They got their own, nigga. Now show her you a man without no money. See, that's why these women did that. Sorry, ladies, I just dropped y'all secret. But we gotta learn this shit. That's why they went out and did all of that. So you can stop weaponizing your money against them. So now what's your excuse for not being a dad? Your baby mama make more money than you. So why you can't be there? Why you can't be there now? Huh? Why you can't be there now? What's your excuse now? Huh? What's your excuse now? Because you know niggas like to blame stuff on everything. Oh, it was this. Oh, it was that. What's your excuse now? What's your excuse now? See how we fighting a losing battle? See how we fighting a losing battle, fellas? You see? You see now? You understand now? That's why they went out and did that. To show men, I need you for more than your money. See, they tell us, see, women say shit, but you got to know how to dissect what they say. Oh, we got our own money. We don't need y'all. You don't need us for money. See, but you men, when you hear a woman say, I don't need you, right? You feel like this woman is saying she don't need you. She don't need you as a man. No, she does need you as a man. She don't need you for your money. She don't need you to think that the only reason why you're in her life is for money. See, this is what niggas ain't catch. This is where we lost it at. This is where we lost it at. Yeah, this is where we lost it at. See now money ain't the excuse. What you mean she using you for your money? She make more money than you. What you mean? She ain't using you for your money. She got her own. So now you can't use the money as the reason to not see your kid. See, now she can't hold money over your head. You ain't never think about it like that, did you? What up, John? John says the gender war hasn't benefited anyone. It sure hasn't. It sure hasn't. It sure hasn't, my brother. You see? I had to expose it all, Classy Creole. I had to. Absolutely. I'm a rare breed with Walmart jeans. You see? That's why these women went and did all of that. So now there is no oppression because of money. Or well, you just got to do what I say, and you got to sit here and make me cheese sandwiches because I'm paying for everything. I'm gonna be a half-ass man. I'm gonna be a half-ass man. I'm gonna protect and provide. That's a half of a man. That's a half of a man. Y'all support today's show, man. Y'all support today's show. Hit the like button, hit the share button. There's two types of support. We got free support, and then we have paid support. If you're not going to hit the PayPal or the Venmo or hit the super chat, show some free support. Hit the like button, hit the share button. That's free support, y'all. Support today's show. Support the content that's for the men, because the men need to hear this. The men need to hear it. Classy Creole says, and this is why they don't like you, DS1. I know, Classy Creole. I know. What up, T Church? Agree. Women hate men that think that they only want them for their money. Come on now. Protecting and providing is only half of a man. What happened to problem solving and procreation? What happened to the procreation part? You don't understand that part, huh? That's why when you get her pregnant, you question if that's your baby, huh? You do know you got to be around to problem solve, right? There are other problems in life except financial problems. A lot of these women have personal problems. If you're in charge of her, if you're the leader, if you're her man, you have to sit down and work through those issues with her. You're a problem solver, sir. You don't just protect and provide. Half you niggas don't protect because you ain't at home enough. How the fuck you protecting a house you're never in? So you niggas don't protect shit because you're never home. You don't protect nothing. You don't protect nothing. And what are you providing? Huh? You ain't providing no direction. You ain't providing no motivation. You providing dick and dollars. That's it. Somebody's supposed to take you serious? Somebody's supposed to take you serious? Losing the battle. Why would you protect and provide for a woman you don't even want to keep? See how y'all see how I could just keep going. I gotta wrap up the show. We almost at 2.5 hours. I could just keep going with the contradictions. I could just keep going. You complain about these women, but then you put children in them. You procreate with them. But then you don't want to deal with the problems that come with the woman. But you were sitting there being a dick provider. You run around here providing USDA grade A beef, but you don't want to deal with the problems that come from that. We losing, man. We losing. Come on, bro. Fighting a losing battle, man. It's time for us to focus on ourselves, fellas. Let's clean up all this bullshit, man, and have a real conversation that men need to be having amongst men about man shit. We got plenty of shit to talk about outside of women. We can talk about the problems that happened to us because of women, but the problem started way before we was even dealing with women. And that's where we need to go with the conversation. We done covered the whole surface. The surface is covered. The surface is covered. It's time for us to go. It's time to dig deeper. Because men are fed spiritually. This is what moves a man. This is what motivates men. Spiritual insight. Spiritual conversation. Conversations about morals, values. Because your morals and your values, your woman is supposed to be a representation of what you value. Let me say that again, and then we're going to wrap the show up. Your woman is supposed to be a representation of what you value. So if you value the streets, your woman will represent the streets. If you value the host role, your woman will represent the host role. Because you the leader. Remember? Shout out to everyone in the building, man. Shout out to everyone in the building. I appreciate everyone for pulling up to today's show. Shout out to everyone that's in the clouds, man. I appreciate all the love and the support. Make sure y'all support on the PayPal or the Venmo. Make sure y'all support on the PayPal or the Venmo. It is going across the screen. Shout out to everyone in the building, man. I appreciate everyone for coming through. If you have supported today's show, it is very much appreciated, man. Very much appreciated. What up, Cleveland? Says, salute, brother DS1. I know you've been working and probably don't know, but Diddy Home just got raided by the feds 20 minutes ago. Wow. Wow. Shout out to my man, Cleveland, man. I appreciate you, bro. Shout out to everyone for coming through to today's show. Shout out to my lovely lady mods, always coming through and holding out a chizat. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all ladies always doing y'all thing for me. It's very much appreciated. Shout out to you, Classy Creole. Shout out to you, Miss L'Oreal. Shout out to you, Miss Angie. Shout out to Miss Queen in the building, as always. Shout out to y'all ladies, man. Salute to all the visionaries. Shout out to everyone for coming through to today's show. Make sure y'all get down in the comment section. Let me know what you think of today's show. Like I said, this will be a short week of content, but we going there every day, Monday to Thursday, y'all. Monday to Thursday, we're going to have 4 back-to-back bangers. Y'all stay tuned for tomorrow. Y'all make sure if y'all not subscribed, you subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you notified every time I drop some new content right here on Sheep Stay Sleep TV. Shout out to everyone for coming through. If you have financially patronize today's show. It is very much appreciated. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all. No doubt, Alfonso, I appreciate it. Shout out to everyone for coming through. DS1 Ross, Sheep Stay Sleep TV. And remember, brothers, we are our own agency. We are our own agency. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.